happening, YouTube? It's your boy Eastside Yugi coming at you once again with another, let's say, singles video. Singles, all my single ladies. I bought a bunch of singles on Amazon, eBay, TCG, just, you know, trying to see what I'm trying to get to build one of the decks that I've been talking about if you've been watching my other videos, especially that Hero Strike video. I'm not buying any more structure decks. I'm buying only singles from now on, at least when it comes to deck building, because structure decks and booster boxes tend to be a little more pricey. So let's see, was it worth it? And this way, if I open it on camera, if there's any defects and any flaws, you can see it, I can see it, and I can always return it back for some money. So without any further ado, let's get this party started and let's open these envelopes. Okay, so before I get into the deck profile that for the deck that I'm building, let's see if you guys can guess, just by the cards that I'm getting in the envelopes, what kind of deck am I building? All right, and obviously I'm going to tell you at the end. And to obviously protect, you know, any of the mailers that weren't a gaming company and myself, I just duct taped them to make it easier for everybody. So let's just get started. Turn those around. Okay, so let's get this first one going. Let's see if they left me. Thanks for your purchase, eBay. Oh, okay. So maybe this first one maybe gave it away. So I got two. Oh yeah, I'm about to say I bought three cyber emergencies. So let's read this. Add one light machine monster that cannot be normal summoned, set, or one cyber dragon monster from your deck to your hand. If the activation of this card in its owner's possession was negated by your opponent's card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can discard one card, add this card to your hand. You can only activate one cyber emergency per turn. And that's not a hard once per turn. You can activate all three in your hand if you have all three in your hand the turn that you have them. Let's put those to the side. All right, hopefully that first opening just didn't give it away too much about what kind of deck I've been building. And if you watch a lot of my other videos, you know, like, you've seen that I kind of prefer kind of like those aggressive kind of styles, aggressive kind of deck builds. I just want to open it, some of these off camera, just in case it has some numbers or information that I don't want to have on camera. Okay, so this is Core TCG. I got a lot of my cards from them. And a Machina Gear Frame. Machina Gear Frame, first edition. Perfect, right there. Perfect. And that was only one Machina Gear Frame. Yeah, it's only the one. Okay, next card. So we got the Gear Frame and we got the Cyber Emergency. Next card, let's go. Yeah, and so like I kind of just open it over here just to see if like my name or my mailing address might be on the front. You know, not saying I don't trust you guys, but Cybernetic Overflow. I bought, it should be two. It's kind of hard to open. Oh, bent it. I bought two, so let's make sure there's two in here. And I also want to open on camera, make sure they're real or fake. So, two Cybernetic Overflows. Banish cyber dragons with different levels from your hand, face up, field, and or graveyard. Then destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. If this card is on the field, is destroyed by a card effect, add one cyber spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Cybernetic Overflow once per turn. So each effect. So if you put two of these down, you can't use both effects the same turn you use them. You can only use one effect once per turn for this card. Right? So if it gets destroyed and you destroy all monsters in the field, that's different than adding one cyber spell from your hand, from your deck to your hand. So you can't use both on the same card in the one turn. Good to know for ruling things. All right. This one you can kind of see the card just in there. So this should be simple, but You all know simple ain't easy when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, so what do we got? Yes! Cyber Dragon Seeger. I only needed the one. My man's taped it from front to back, yo. Oh, it's in a sleeve. That's what it is. Okay. Seeger. Look how beautiful that is. Cyber Dragon Seeger. Okay. Just put it to the side for now. Don't feel like putting it back in the case. Man, I really like this. Singles might be the way going forward for just, you know, building decks. But obviously, I love opening booster boxes, so that's not gonna end anytime soon. We got one card in here. Just the one? Make sure it's just the one. It's the one. What do we got? Ah, yes. Peep it. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Cyber Dragon plus one or more machine type monsters. Cannot be used as fusion material. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards from either field to the graveyard. Either field. That word is important. Either field. You do not use polymerization. The original attack of this card becomes 1,000 times the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon. So if you use one, if you use two, it becomes 2,000. If you use three, it becomes 3,000, and so forth and so forth. But basically, this is really good for just good board wipes. I'll show you later. I'll show you later. With a good kaiju light machine monster. Like I said, this deck is completely different from the Hero Strike structure deck opening, because as you can see, like, these cards that I'm buying are specific to the archetype that I'm building. And obviously, I think you guys might have understood what I'm building by now, right? So, Machina Fortress. So, put two and two together. We got a Machina Gear Frame. We got a Machina Fortress, guys. And I want to show you Gear Frame's effect. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one Machina monster from your deck to your hand, except Machina Gear Frame. And if you didn't know, Machina Fortress can summon itself from the graveyard. So you can immediately, the moment it's in your hand, take a machine monster with this, put it in the graveyard, and resummon it, attach Gear Frame to Fortress, and you have a great combo piece right there. One-off piece just to help your decks. And Fortress really helps get monsters in the graveyard ASAP, which is what you need. Not what you need, but which is good when it comes to Cyber Dragons, because having them in the graveyard, you can banish them. And when they're banished, it can add an extra level of protection. Ooh, I already see it. Cyber Dragon Infinity. We got two of them, boys. We got two of them. So let's just read the first one. Once per turn, you can also XYZ summon Cyber Dragon Infinity by using Cyber Dragon Nova you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. Gains 200 attack for each material attached to it. Once per turn, you can target one face-up attack position monster on the field. Attach it to this card as material. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Finally, Cyber Dragons get a nice piece of protection right there with Cyber Dragon Infinity. I got a few more here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open them and put them to the side. So that way, oh, messed up my camera. So that way we ain't got to, so that way we don't got to focus too much on opening and just have the cards out. So boom. So I'm going to cut real quick and jump right back to it with all the open envelopes, okay? Okay, sorry for the interruption, and I'm back. I have all the envelopes open. Let's continue. Okay. Oop, didn't want that to say something I shouldn't have said. All right. We have Overload Fusion. Fusion summon one Dark Machine Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. Put that to the side. 2 Cyber Rev Systems. Special summon one Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. Beautiful, beautiful. Next one. Another one from this core trading card games. Really hooked me up, and they were really on time. Oh, okay. The dries I have, this one is a common. They're all holographic, but I don't care. Common, holographic, doesn't matter. This is a very good card you need in a Cyber Dragon deck. Very good support. Amazing support. Next one. Another, I think this is another core TCG one. Oh, yes. And this is what Overload Fusion is for. Dark Machine Monster for my Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. 2 Cyber Dragon monsters. A fusion of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. When this card is fusion summoned, you can target spells and traps on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon. Destroy them. Once per turn, you can send up to 2 Light Machine monsters from your deck to the graveyard. And if you do, for each monster sent to the graveyard, this card gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase this turn. Woo! Lord have mercy. I personally like Cyber Dragons because it's kind of like an aggressive kind of build. Going first, going second. I really haven't had any problems, at least personally. I know a lot of people talk about, oh, this build is more for going first, this build is more for going second. Dude, I'm a casual. I don't know. Salamangreat Almirage, necessary for the 1 off, because it only needs 1 normal monster with 1,000 or less attack. So, 1 normal summoned monster. All you need is normal summon a monster with 1,000 or less attack. And that's basically Cyber Dragon Core. Goes into a bunch of link plays, go into extended combos, like, it's amazing. Okay, last 2, guys. Last two. Another one from Core TCG, man. This Core TCG, you guys, you are hooking it up. Gravity Controller. Oh, man, Psychic. 1 non-link monster in an extra monster zone cannot be used as link material to turn it as link summon. This card in the extra monster zone cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster in the main monster zone. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster in the extra monster zone, you can return both that opponent's monster and this card to the deck. Return it to the deck. Last one. Who is it from? Oh, guess who? The last one is Core TCG. Man, like I said, man, Core. You guys. This was more of a one-off that I bought just to kind of like see what I can do with the Veers, because Veers are just They're really good level 4 Cyber Dragons to put on the field to go into XYZ plays for level 4-star XYZ cards. So, just to go over what we got from our singles once more. We got Cyber Emergency, 2 Cyber Emergencies, a Veer, another Veer, a Gravity Controller, Focus, Salamangreat Almirage, 2 Chimera Tech Rampage Dragons, and Dry, 2 Cyber Rev Systems, 1 Overload Fusion, 2 Cyber Dragon Infinities, 1 Machina Gear Frame, 1 Machina Fortress, 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, 1 Cyber Dragon Seeger, 2 Cybernetic Overflows. Okay, so that's it to wrap up the singles that I bought. And just to give you a quick overview of why I bought these singles, so let's just go through the deck that I built for Cyber Dragons real quick. I play 3 Cyber Dragon Cores, necessary. 2 Cyber Dragon Nasters, again, necessary to bring more Cyber Dragons to the field. 2 Cyber Dragon Dries. 1 Veer. The only reason I had those ways in there was to help me go into XYZ plays. Again, this deck is a lot more competitive and is a lot more consistent than that hero deck that I built. Cyber Dragons, 3 of them. Right? 1 Cyber Eltanin. Right? So that's it for my Cyber Dragon monsters. And the Cyber Eltanin is a good one-off to just good... It's a great banish all your Cyber Dragons in your graveyard. Right? And in your hand, and I think on the monster and in your main monster zone. I don't know. You guys can do that. And pause it real quick on there if you want. But it's just a great one-off to have in your deck just for a good board wipe, man. It's just... It's helped so much in the past. 1 Galaxy Soldier. Honorary Cyber Dragon. This is the monster I was talking about that helps you go into that Chimera Tech Fortress. 1 Machina Gear Frame. Another Machina Gear Frame. 2 Machina Fortresses. Again, these cards are vital to helping me put more Cyber Dragons in the graveyard. This is the card I'm definitely getting rid of. The Snow Plow Hustle Rustle. Right? So that's it for my machine monsters. Alright, so it's kind of like a Cyber Dragon Machina mix. Cyber Dragon core with a Machina engine, I think. So here's my hand traps. 1 Ogre. 1 Ash. 2 battle traps just in case, like... Cyber Dragons can be glass cannons sometimes, man. When these are in my hand, I'm usually good. If you saw my Hero Strike profile, then you know Grave Scrummer is one of my key... It doesn't target. So it can destroy any card on the field the moment it goes to the graveyard. That's it. As long as it goes from the field to the graveyard, it can destroy any card. 2 Solemn Strikes. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. 1 Twin Twisters. 1 Cosmic Cyclone. 1 Dark Ruler No More. 1 Foolish Burial. Get my cards in the graveyard ASAP. Especially for Machinas. Put a Machina Gear Frame. Put a Machina Fortress in the graveyard ASAP. Because I'm banishing so much. This really helps me go into a good OTK. If I have a Cyber Dragon or something in the graveyard or banished, boom. That's 2,100 damage if the board is already wiped. Limited removal. I know. Casual. Power Bonds. I hope we'll take these out of the deck now moving forward because they aren't going to be as necessary. And then the last but not least, let's get into the Cyber spells. Cyber Repair Plant, Jikarizu, the Kaiju can be searched with this. Got 2 of those, and then 2 Machine Duplications. Alright. So let's go into the extra deck. Have 1 Tornado Dragon, 139 Utopia, a Castel the Sky Blaster Musketeer, XYZ Rebellion Dragon. So that's it for my XYZs. For links, we have Decode Talker Extended, Underclock Taker, Topologic, Bomber Dragon, Transcode Talker, Raster Liger, and that's it for my links. And last but not least, my Cyber Dragon XYZs and Fusions. I have 2 Novas and 2 Twin Dragons, right? So, as you can see, I bought all those singles to help make this deck more consistent and make this deck better. I also have a side deck, but in reality, like, it's going to be the same. It's a bunch of hand traps, red reboots, Call of the Haunted. I'll go through it real quick. Polymerization. These are just kind of 15 cards I put together real quick to just build the deck better and make it, you know, more consistent if I really do want to go to more competitions. So, thanks again for watching this video. Stay safe. Much love. Peace.